since 1948. The National Wrestling Alliance has historically been the largest sanctioning body in professional wrestling.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. Too cool to choose to ignore any angle. Hypersexual serial beast wearing on your sleeve. Hey baby, do you like it kind of rough? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the action. No need for distraction. Slam it down.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Powerbomb Wrestling, the Superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer. We're getting ever so closer to October the 20th. The next time NWA Championship International Wrestling is back in Toledo, 525 Earlwood Avenue in East Toledo. And we got an absolutely terrific card on tap. You will have an NWA Midwest title defense. Sebastian Rose will take on the returning mastermind, Dave DuPont. Also on the show, I want to mention this, and I think this is something a little out of the ordinary. Kushida from New Japan Wrestling will be here in Toledo. Shane Douglas, the franchise, came back to the National Wrestling Alliance. Who would have thought it? He's going to be in action coming up on the 20th of October against Kris Korvis. All right, you're going to see Buzz Manson, Grizzly House Jones will take on each other. Not sure if anybody's going to follow the rules. It should be an interesting match if they can contain that match in the ring. That and more, and we'll talk about it as we go along. Of course, NWA TV title, this is the Midwest TV title, will be filled, as you will see. D-Ray 3000 as he takes on the Great Akuma. And that stipulation, we'll talk about that coming up. All right, on this episode here of Powerbomb Wrestling, you are going to see a Midwest heavyweight title defense. Sebastian Rose as he takes on Kris Korvis. Should be an amazing match. Let's take a look. It is Sebastian Rose, the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, as he takes on the self-proclaimed world's most handsome wrestler, Kris Korvis.
Hello everyone, I'm Paco Zimmer here for NWA Championship International Wrestling. Standing in front of the NWA Midwest champion, Sebastian Rose, and tonight you take on Kris Korvis.
Kris Korvis. You know, there's nothing I can say bad about Kris Korvis as an athlete. As a professional wrestler, he's top-notch. He deserves a shot at the Midwest Heavyweight Championship. But the NWA, lately, has seemed to really try to do all of us a favor. Kris Korvis doesn't know this, but they're trying to do him a big favor. They're trying to cut out the cancer that is Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. And while he may not be here right now lobbying to try and get his way back in, being the snake in the grass that he is, that cancer's left a big tumor by the name of Andy Shane. Kris Korvis, you deserve a shot. You deserve to be the man that you are in the ring with Sebastian Rose. But Andy Shane, the tumor that you are needs to be cut out once and for all. Injury or not, if you interject yourself in this match like you've done so many times in the past, I will not hesitate to do to you what I will do to Kris Korvis and everyone else that I've done to become the champion, and that's leave you laying, buddy.
Rose and Kris Korvis in action. Can't wait to see that one, fans.
NWA Championship International Wrestling. The title is on the line. The champion, the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Sebastian Rose, and the challenger, he says he's the most beautiful wrestler ever, is Kris Korvis.
Let me tell you right now, I have to be here at the moment. Dr. Graham was unable to be here, so he asked me to take up his charge. The best-looking, most beautiful wrestler on the planet, Kris Korvis, and he is going to take the belt, which I've always felt was mine, but as long as it's in the family, that's all that matters. And Kris Korvis, you are looking at the next NWA Midwest Heavyweight title holder right here.
Kris Korvis, I'm going to say this. Obviously, a major attitude change, a shift since you aligned yourself with Dr. Jerry Graham. It used to be the IBC was full of fans rooting for you. Now they can't stand you. They can't stand Dr. Jerry Graham. They can't stand Andrew Shane. However, you're certainly riding a winning streak right into this match for the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, well, what the fans can't stand is how beautiful I am. They're jealous, first of all. Get that right. Second of all, last time in the War Games match, Sebastian Rose took my face, my beautiful face, and rammed it into the steel, busting me open. You've seen it.
It's perfection.
I had to go through facial rehabilitation therapy for the last month to keep this the way it is. So tonight, since Sebastian Rose tried to take the most important thing to me away, I'm taking the belt, which is the most important thing to him tonight.
There's pride on the line tonight. There's championship gold on the line tonight as Kris Korvis challenges Sebastian Rose for the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be phenomenal. You do not want to miss it. Grizzly giving Kris Korvis a big round of applause as Kris Korvis along with Andrew Shane make their way to the ring. NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Sean Boomer Bratton along with Norm Waymer and Grizzly as Kris Korvis prepares to challenge for the NWA Midwest title.
Well, I gotta put a shout out to Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., who is under the weather, and we don't agree on a lot of things anymore, but I've known Doc for a long time, and Doc, we wish you nothing but the best in getting better. And in the meantime, Andrew Shane has taken over the managerial duties for the self-proclaimed world's most handsome wrestler, Kris Korvis.
And he is, and I'm the second most handsome man.
Really?
Kris Korvis and I could have starred in a lot of movies we turned down.
So you find Kris Korvis handsome?
We both are.
I think he tried to avoid your question.
I think he did.
That was a major dodge on your part, Grizzly. He's blinded by the handsomeness of Kris Korvis.
Well, Andrew Shane, who was attacked in a match back in, I believe it was in July, tore the pectoral muscle off the bone. They had to take that muscle, they had to split him wide open, far enough for the doctor to and this is, he had to get two hands to be able to pull that pectoral muscle that had rolled up, pull it out, and screw it to the bone of his arm.
Oh my goodness.
New champion, Kris Korvis. Only a matter of timing just now. Sebastian Rose has already lost the title. He just doesn't know it yet.
You gotta wonder if Andrew Shane will ever be able to wrestle again.
Let me verify something here. Both
the doctors, by the way, told him that it probably will never be as strong as his other shoulder.
Now I'll tell you, since your guys' minds are warped, I meant like we're number one and number two of being the handsomest guys. We're like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Good friends, and good, right there.
Well, thanks for clarifying. The NWA Midwest champion, Sebastian Rose, on his way to the ring.
Just for the record, I don't find Kris Korvis handsome at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of in your camp, Norm.
Hey, I have my own makeup artist back there, and they do Kris Korvis as well.
I think they got some makeup in your eyes. I'm just saying.
And you might need a little more, Grizzly. You might need a little more.
Here is the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Sebastian Rose.
Come on, Kris. All yours, buddy. All yours, Kris.
Proudly wearing the colors of the NWA as well.
And this man gets better every match.
And you can't beat him with AJ for you. Randy Shane has never seen the day in his life.
you're Sebastian Rose, and you're the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, everybody is gunning for you.
Well, when you talk about prestigious titles, you obviously are talking about that NWA Midwest Championship and the doors that can open for you. So everyone wants this. And Kris Korvis, ever since he became, I guess, ever since he was under the tutelage or began to get the advice, the managerial advice of Andrew Shane and Dr. Jerry Graham, has really taken his career to the next level.
Well, sure, it's 2-on-1 every time he goes out there.
And usually if Dr. Jerry Graham was here, it would be 3-on-1, but just having Andrew Shane at ringside is bad enough, so Sebastian Rose has a lot to contend with.
Jerry Graham trained Andrew Shane, broke him into the business, and has been his mentor for a long, long time. He knows all the secrets of Dr. Jerry Graham Jr.
You know, when you got great physiques like Kris and I have, people get jealous.
Yeah, I notice a lot of people have said to me, Boomer, how can you handle sitting next to that great physique that Grizzly has and not be jealous? I get it all the time. All the time,
well,
Grizzly.
You might want to give that physique back. You're getting it all wrinkled.
He doesn't know it, but he has lost his belt already.
And Sebastian Rose really just anxious to get things moving here. I think it took Kris Korvis about 20 minutes to take his robe off.
What's Andrew Shane doing up there?
He went there to,
what's he doing up there?
He went to shake hands with Sebastian Rose to wish him luck.
What are you doing up there?
Try to explain something to Mr. Korvis, and Sebastian takes it personally.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. He wanted to wish him luck, too.
And Sebastian Rose now firing back, whips in Kris Korvis, big backdrop. Almost backdrop Korvis out of the ring, and Korvis wisely gets out of the ring. I'm sure this is that part of that strategy that Andrew Shane talks over with Kris Korvis. Hey, if there's a problem, get the heck out of the ring.
I literally can't believe that Andrew Shane's out here. After what he's gone through with that surgery, I can't believe he's even out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrew Shane is one of the toughest customers to come down the pike, and you know that, Norm.
No question. We do agree on something.
And you got to say with Andrew Shane, you know, being out here, yes, certainly he's not in the ring, but just being anywhere close to the ring does put that shoulder at high risk.
Oh, Kris, you got it.
Sebastian Rose looks good. He's certainly elevated over the last couple of months, the last year here in NWA Championship International Wrestling.
You know, again, credit where credit's due. Sebastian Rose, I mean, every time he's out here, he just looks better and better and chiseled. And I'll tell you, he must be increasing his cardios because he's become a great champion. And he's going to be hard to beat. I mean, no doubt about that.
Andrew Shane thinks that he's already lost the title, lost it, and doesn't even know it. Strong words from Andrew Shane. Great back and forth action here. And I'm sure Dr. Jerry Graham, if he could take along with Andrew Shane, Kris Korvis of the Gold, will use that to recruit other wrestlers into his stable as well.
I suppose that's legal, Grizz.
Yeah, is that legal?
That is absolutely legal. His chest was across the ropes.
It doesn't matter.
Move.
He's
His
in the
chest.
ropes. You got to break it.
Well, yeah, you can do it till a 5 count. He had it done before a 5 count. Tell him, Andrew.
Another choke. His boot on his throat. Another choke.
And Sebastian Rose trying to fight back.
Of course, anytime it's from the Graham stable, it's win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Exactly. Dr. Jerry Graham has always lived by those words in all of his charges.
Tried to go for the backstabber, and Sebastian Rose hung onto the rope. Train coming through.
Oh, Rose looks good tonight. Oh, my goodness.
That could take a shoulder right out of the socket.
That was physical therapy last week.
I'm not sure if Andrew Shane wants to manage or wants to be a commentator.
Well, I'm here to tell you, though, Dr. Jerry Graham is one of the most educated, highly respected, not only professional wrestler, manager, professional
that could be
wrestler,
it, guys. We could have a new champion.
Instructor, professor, everything.
Wow.
Dr. Jerry Graham is it.
That was really certainly a unique way to set up that backstabber.
Meanwhile, Grizz, there's a match going on.
He's going to go on and on about Dr. Jerry Graham.
We almost had a new champion.
And I think Norm knows why Dr. Jerry Graham's not here. He's just not saying. I think Norm may have had something to do with it.
Well, Dr. Jerry Graham being sick?
He's under the weather. You know, if he could be here, he would be.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, he also knows that having Andrew Shane out here is kind of his proxy. He feels totally comfortable with that and is really sure that Kris Korvis can bring home that gold.
Tell him, Kris. I'll tell you what, this referee, he would, if this was football, there'd be yellow flags all over the ground against Kris, none against Sebastian Rose. Again, selective enforcement.
Well, I think this referee is one of the best of the business.
And yeah, there's always a certain amount of leeway that you allow, but you allow that with both wrestlers, and I think it's been pretty fair in that. Rear chin lock applied now from Kris Korvis.
You know what? I'm going to talk to Mr. Tharp about getting my referee license, and I want to start doing some refereeing as well.
That's a scary, scary thought.
I don't know how you fit that into your movie career.
In between Tarzan and Tarzan 2.
I would make a great Tarzan. I just don't have time. I just don't have time, Boomer.
I think you're the only one who would think that you would make a great Tarzan. As Sebastian Rose now in defense of his Midwest Heavyweight title up to his feet, delivering those elbows in. It looks like he's off now. Nope, Korvis was able to throw that forearm in. Korvis off the ropes, but Sebastian Rose meets him with an elbow. Rose feels good now. Korvis comes in, scoop slam. He sits out with it.
Wow.
That usually sets up that senton, Norm. Is he going to go for it?
Good thing, Sebastian Rose, he's loading himself up, man, right here with adrenaline for the finishing move.
And look at that.
Oh, come
Andrew
on.
Shane, and it looks like
and Kris Korvis now, he's getting ready too. What? Sebastian Rose, he's down. What's Sebastian Rose doing down? But he filled himself up
because Andrew Shane tricked him.
I didn't see it.
Of course you didn't.
Andrew Shane's way over here. Oh!
Is that going to do it?
He got him! Oh, man. Sebastian Rose, he played the possum over there. He was he fell down, and I'll tell you, man, that was clever.
Not really sure that was playing possum, as we clearly saw, Norm, that Andrew Shane held on to the leg of Sebastian Rose.
How can Andrew Shane's injured? I was over here I was watching Kris Korvis get ready to take the victory. I don't know what you guys
Doesn't matter.
I didn't see anything.
Doesn't matter. Winner still NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion Sebastian Rose. This man gets better and better every time out.
One challenger down, not sure who's going to be next, but standing proud in the ring is Sebastian Rose, International NWA Championship International Wrestling.
Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty, serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
The finest finest in sweepstakes action can be found daily at the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe. The Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall. At the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, you'll find full access to the internet, so come on in, surf the internet, check your email, and you'll find lots of games, along with daily prizes and, of course, the finest in sweepstakes action. It's the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, located at 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall.
Head Drop Productions is the premier video production company in the Midwest. HDP can help capture any event from sporting events, weddings, commercials, and much, much more. Visit headdropproductions.com for a complete catalog of past wrestling events. DVDs are only $15 shipped anywhere in the continental United States. If you can't make it live, take it home with Head Drop Productions.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio, with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Since 1982, 3 generations of the Sager family have helped you with your Red Wing shoe purchase. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people. The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
Paco Zimmer here with Sebastian Rose. You just beat Kris Korvis, a successful title defense, and you are still the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion.
Paco, what did we learn tonight? I learned that Kris Korvis is without a shadow of a doubt a top-notch contender to any championship in the NWA. I learned that Andy Shane is an even bigger, slimier, stinkier piece of garbage than even I imagined. And what did they learn? The same thing everyone else has been learning for the past year. That Sebastian Rose is the champion. Sebastian Rose fights like a champion, and Sebastian Rose remains champion.
Kris Korvis, come on in here. Come on in here. Sebastian Rose just beat you. I mean, what happened out there?
Watching the match at all? Did you see what happened out there? It's a fast count by the referee. You get Sebastian Rose back here talking about Andy Shane and his integrity. That man is the most integrative person I've ever seen. He never cheated. I don't know what Sebastian Rose is talking about. Sebastian Rose has a referee in his back pocket.
Back we are, Powerbomb Wrestling, the superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling. We're down to 3. We know in the NWA Midwest Tag Team Tournament that the Sons of Michigan into the finals of that tournament. Now, 2 teams that absolutely loathe each other. Legion, Malice, Nitro, TK Parker in their corner against the Lords of Chaos. Damian Wayne, Lance Erickson, 2 teams that are just wrecking machines. And what happened was hardly containable in a wrestling ring. Let's take a look at what happened.
Semi-final match here in our NWA Midwest Tag Team Tournament.
This is going to be an unbelievable match.
Lance Erickson, Damian Wayne, like you were saying, Norm, these two wrestlers individually rank in the top 10. And then
here comes Legion and TK Parker. Boys, get that advantage. Show them how it's done in the North. Yeah, this is sportsmanship. You know what? These guys, they don't care about wrestling. All they care about is beating people on both teams. And so we're going to teach the Lords of Chaos a little lesson Toledo style.
Well, we saw a lot of bad blood the last time we were with the IBC in that War Games match. But not everyone getting along between the Lords of Chaos and Legion. And we figured one that it would come to this. And this is supposed to be a semifinal match in our tag team tournament. Although I'm not sure if this thing is even going to get started.
Well, they haven't even gotten into the ring. There's been no bell rung. And this thing is already out of control.
Yeah, the referee is trying to get some sort of control out of here.
This is out of control. I love it. Don't you just love it?
I think now the security is trying to keep Nitro away from Lance Erickson.
This is totally out of control. How are we going to have a semifinal match?
And Damian Wayne is in there now. He's on the other side of the ring from us, brawling with
How can we possibly have a semifinal match?
Well, security doing their best to keep these wrestlers separated more.
How are we going to have a match?
This is a tournament match.
So these guys are totally out of control.
Did you see Nitro try to help him sit down?
Nitro's grabbed a chair.
You know, he tried to be nice to the guys, and they don't care.
So what exactly is going to happen?
I have no idea. How are we going to have a match?
Well, Angel Bailey is here, as is Percival Friend. And again, man, my goodness.
I have never seen two tag teams that hate each other more.
This is just brutal. Absolutely brutal.
These guys, they don't care. They don't even care about the match. They want to hurt each other.
Oh, look at the Legion. The Legion rules.
Lance Erickson's biting Nitro in the head. Damian Wayne is hot.
Well, we're still getting waiting to see what's going to happen. Is this was supposed to be a match?
Of course, TK Parker's hiding like a coward around the other side of the ring.
Well, of course, he was unsurprised even inside the barrier.
He's not a wrestler, Norm.
Well, I can attest to that.
I mean, when you beat the hell out of him, he's not a wrestler.
You'd think he'd learn a lesson. Well, Commissioner Angel Bailey. All right. The commissioner says this match is being thrown out.
So what, the Sons of Michigan are the new champions then?
This is going to turn into a three-way dance for the NWA Midwest Tag Team title.
So I heard that right.
This is so out of control.
Right there, he is the right there. The man's a great manager and a great agent.
Legion attacked Lords of Chaos before Lords of Chaos could get in the ring.
That's
the Lords of Chaos, if you throw the match out and you disqualify them both, then the Lords of Chaos are denied a chance for the titles.
I think the decision is maybe the most fair decision you can come up with.
Well, to these guys, but not to the Sons of Michigan.
Well, you're right about that.
You know what? The Sons of Michigan, they're Now they get in the ring with Kaos and Legion. The Sons of Michigan are going to get destroyed finally.
Still struggling to get order and control out here in the ringside area.
Well, this has got a chance to be a riot. Nitro's still trying to throw chairs into the ring.
And even if this becomes a three-way dance, are they still going to be able to keep control of that? I doubt it, boy.
Well, now, the Sons of Michigan, who should have only had to face one of these two tag teams, is going to have to face both of them. And how is that fair to the Sons of Michigan?
Yeah, I think things are, when you look at it for these two teams, that's probably the most equitable decision you can come up with. But yeah, that certainly does not favor the Sons of Michigan. We now have to deal with not just one, but two teams.
They should have disqualified Legion.
I agree with you.
Yes, what a great decision, Angel. A great decision.
Legion should have been disqualified. Legion should have been disqualified.
You're just mad because the Sons of Michigan will have to do 3 matches and they're going to get beat up by two of the most brutal tag. It is fair. That's justice.
Michigan. That's justice.
Then what's happening? That's justice.
Explain this. We got the Commissioner, Angel Bailey.
The reason I did that is Legion is playing dirty. They're going against Lords of Chaos, jumping in from behind. Well, that just ain't right. That's not going to sit with me. No, that's not strategy. It's not strategy in my book. That's a dirty pull. Therefore, it's going to be the Legion versus Sons of Michigan versus Lords of Chaos. Let's see who wins.
But how is this fair? How is this fair to the Sons of Michigan, who now have to face both teams?
Maybe they don't. Maybe they both go against Legion.
Now, Angel, hold on a second. I like the 3-way like the first time. Don't let Norm influence your decision. You make a great decision at the beginning. You made a great decision, Angel. A great decision.
Well, I got to respectfully disagree with the decision because this is not fair to the Sons of Michigan by any stretch of the imagination. And they didn't have anything to do with this, and now they got to face 2 teams. So now they basically have to be 4 teams to become Midwest Tag Team Champions.
You're right, and the thought process is we're both gang up on Legion. But again, now when you factor in what's on the line, I just don't know what's going to happen. All we know is it's going to be a 3-team match for the NWA Midwest Tag Team Championship. It's NWA Championship International Wrestling.
Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty, serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
The finest in sweepstakes action can be found daily at the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe. The Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall. At the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, you'll find full access to the internet, so come on in, surf the internet, check your email, and you'll find lots of games, along with daily prizes and, of course, the finest in sweepstakes action. It's the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, located at 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall.
Head Drop Productions is the premier video production company in the Midwest. HDP can help capture any event from sporting events, weddings, commercials, and much, much more. Visit headdropproductions.com for a complete catalog of past wrestling events. DVDs are only $15 shipped anywhere in the continental United States. If you can't make it live, take it home with Head Drop Productions.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio, with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Since 1982, 3 generations of the Sager family have helped you with your Red Wing shoe purchase. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people.
Watch the best in professional wrestling action as NWA Championship International Wrestling presents Powerbomb TV. Saturdays at 9 p.m. and midnight and Sundays at midnight on WMNT My 58. See NWA-CIW live October 20th at the International Boxing Club in Oregon, Ohio. For more information, visit NWA-CIW.com.
The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
NWA Championship International Wrestling back at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, on Sunday, October 20th. The card jam-packed from top to bottom. And one of the matches we're going to see, well, they were a tag team in our tag team tournament the last time we were at the IBC, as Buzz Manson takes on Grizzly House Jones.
I am Grizzly House Jones, the master of the bear hug. I am the biggest, the baddest, and the best. And Buzz Manson, I could not count on you to take me and come with me to the top of the NWA Midwest Tag Team Tournament. So now I step into the ring with you, and I will show you just how bad Grizzly House Jones and that bear hug really is.
It's going to be at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood, on Sunday, October 20th. NWA Championship International Wrestling. Bell time is 5, doors at 4:30. Fans, we'll see you there. NWA Championship International Wrestling is back at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, on Sunday, October 20th.
Focus, Boomer. Focus.
You keep him under control.
He's fine. He's fine.
Sunday, October 20th at the IBC. Bell time 5, doors at 4:30. One of the matches that you will see, Mustafa Muhammad taking on Sean Casey, the potentate of hate. Abdullah Farouk found him from Tanzania. This whole thing is hard for me right now. You found him, brought him back.
Found him in Tanzania. He was given to me as a gift from the Tanzanian people, as a gift for my love of the Tanzanian people and their love for me. Boomer, this man standing before you is a world-renowned boxing champion. And I've brought this guy on to kind of give us a little balance to our stable. And our stable, which you're going to learn to respect, is coming soon. All right. And a lot of people are going to feel the hurt, if you know what I mean. Mustafa Muhammad is a great man, and he's going to be a great champion.
Does he talk? Does he?
Yeah, it's all.
Boxing champion here in the United States, here in NWA Championship International Wrestling, and Sean Casey on October 20th. Concerned?
I'm not concerned at all. I was given to Ben Harley for one reason and one reason only, to destroy. Before he was given his name by my people, he was world-renowned for me, and my destiny was to protect him. I have fulfilled that destiny, and I will be here to destroy Sean Casey. In my language, there is a word, dominate. In my language, there's a saying, conquer to dominate. And that is what I am here to do.
And it's going to happen Sunday, October 20th at the IBC. Mustafa Muhammad with the potentate of hate, Abdullah Farouk, taking on Sean Casey. IBC International Boxing Club, Sunday, October 20th. We'll see you there.
Sean Casey, you don't know how good you almost were.
NWA Championship International Wrestling. Paco Zimmer here. Sexy Sean Casey, come on in here. Come on here. October 20th, Mustafa Muhammad is your next opponent.
Well, it's not going to be a very good day for him, is it? Mustafa, my mama.
You think that you've got this under control? Mustafa Muhammad, have you faced him before?
Never faced him, but I faced the greats in professional wrestling around the world, and there's none better right here in NWA, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good day for me, and it's going to be a bad day for him.
There you have it, fans. Sexy Sean Casey in action right here, IBC Arena, Sunday, October 20th. Don't miss the NWA Championship International Wrestling.
NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Sean Boomer Bratton, standing here with the mastermind, Dave DuPont, coming off of a back injury. And I tell you what, going right back into the thick of things, because on October 20th at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood, you're going to be challenging Sebastian Rose for the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship.
Boomer, I see Sebastian Rose running around here. Last time I was here, I haven't been here in a while. Last time I was here, I saw him out in the parking lot with a little wagon, and he had 3 championship belts in it. Well, you want to know what? I'll take all 3, or maybe I'll just take the one that he cherishes the most. Because, you know, that belt is going to elevate my status here in NWA-CIW. Sebastian Rose, you're pretty. You got the long flowing hair, and you do the sentons and the splashes and stuff. But you want to know what? When I slap this unbreakable Cobra hold on you, you are going to tap. You are going to foam at the mouth like a dog that I've euthanized. So on October 20th, polish it up, because I'm taking it home with me.
The mastermind, Dave DuPont, has put so many wrestlers here away with that move, that dreaded Cobra, right around the mouth, right around the throat. Will he be able to do it on October 20th against the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champ, Sebastian Rose? On October 20th, we're going to find out at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood. Bell time is 5, doors at 4:30. Fans, we'll see you there.
NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Paco Zimmer, along with the Midwest champion, Sebastian Rose.
The Midwest heavyweight champion.
Heavyweight.
Kind of a big guy.
Kind of a big guy, and you've got a big challenge coming up. Dave DuPont in the ring.
Dave DuPont is known for a lot of things, mostly just running his mouth. And Dave DuPont thinks it's fun to go around saying, who is this Sebastian Rose? Why is he the champ? Who is Sebastian Rose? How did he get there? Who is Sebastian Rose? What's he doing with the gold around his waist? Dave DuPont, you run your mouth so much. If you ran your legs half as much, maybe you could shed some of that baby fat you've been carrying around for the past 10 years. Well, I'm going to run you around that ring like a hamster on a wheel. I'm going to run you all over the IBC. You're going to find out exactly who Sebastian Rose is and how he got to become the Midwest Heavyweight Championship. When is it? When is it? Sunday?
Sunday, October 21st, I believe.
21st?
20th, October 20th.
Almost blew it, kid.
Hey, you know, listen. Listen.
20th. That's your stay of execution. Because Sebastian Rose is going to show you exactly why I am on top.
We'll see. We'll find out soon. October 20th. Check out the NWA Championship International Wrestling live.
NWA Championship International Wrestling back at the International Boxing Club on Sunday, October 20th, 525 Earlwood. This is going to be incredible. And we saw what happened the last time at the IBC. Battle Royal. final 2 competitors get a chance on October 20th to wrestle for the NWA Midwest Television Championship. So the final 2, the Great Akuma and this man, D-Ray 3000, and there's going to be a special stipulation for this match. D-Ray, can you tell us what that stipulation is going to be?
Boomer, I've been thinking long and hard what the stipulation should be. You know, I've been scratching my head because the last 2 guys, it was me and the Great Akuma. And I gotta think real hard. What kind of match can I have that I know will take the Great Akuma to the limits? So I've been thinking, I've been talking with Bubba Zoo Jr., and that kind of match we're gonna have October 20th is gonna be a ladder match. Yeah, a ladder match. For the NWA-CIW TV title, it's gonna be a ladder match. So, Great Akuma, I hope you did all your meditating, everything you do to get yourself ready. Like I told everybody else, like I told you, like me and Bubba Zoo Jr. been working hard for, was to win that Battle Royal. And so you know what? October 20th, Great Akuma, I'll see you in the ring with that ladder.
Bobo Brazil, a ladder match on October 20th?
I'm agreeable with it. I'm really agreeable with it because you know what? He's ready. And he's going to take him to the limit. Akuma, I hope you did all your homework, dotted your I's and crossed your T's, because that night, he's walking out with the gold. I guarantee he's in shape. Look at him. The man run 10 miles a day, and he just sat and constantly train. So if he's not ready, he might well not even show up.
Fans are going to be in for a treat. And D-Ray, I've seen you in all sorts of matches, cage matches, strap matches, ladder match. Oh, my goodness. And fans, you can see it. It's for the NWA Midwest Television Championship at the IBC on Sunday, October 20th. You do not want to miss it.
All right, Norm Weimer, NWA Championship International Wrestling back in Toledo, coming your way on Sunday night, October the 20th, back at the International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood Avenue in East Toledo. And this is a loaded card. On this card and back in the NWA, he is the franchise Shane Douglas, and he will take on the world's most handsome wrestler, at least self-proclaimed, Kris Korvis, with Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. in his corner.
I know all about it. I know what you're capable of. One thing about the franchise, Kris, one thing throughout my career, I've been accused of a lot of things. I'm a big mouth, guilty. I may not have fulfilled all my ambitions, guilty. One thing the franchise is not guilty of in 34 years is overlooking a talented opponent. Kris Korvis, I know what you're capable of, but I also know what I'm capable of. And I got the biding of time on my side. 34 years, I ain't as pretty as I used to be. I ain't as big as I used to be. I ain't as strong as I used to be, as fast as I used to be. But I'm smarter than I've ever been, which makes me deadlier than I was when I broke Gary Wolf's neck. That makes me more dangerous than when I beat Taz's ass. That makes me more dangerous when Dick Flair turned and walked away. So the NWA of then is gone. The NWA that's leading the new revolution is here. I ain't overlooking you. I'm looking you square in the eye. Gonna look right down your throat. And when I stick my size 13 up your backside, I'll let you know how the rectum looks for your next exam. And I'll let you see what the lights look like right there in the end of the building.
He is back and better than ever. He is the franchise Shane Douglas back in Toledo. Sunday night, October the 20th. Bell time is at 5 o'clock. International Boxing Club. And you are not going to want to miss it.
NWA Championship International Wrestling is back at the IBC on Sunday, October 20th. Bell time is 5, doors at 4:30, 525 Earlwood. The card is jam-packed from top to bottom, and the franchise, Shane Douglas, is going to be in the house, and his challenger...
Let me stop from embarrassing yourself. It's okay. Coming up on October 20th, the world's most handsome wrestler, after putting a beating on the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Sebastian Rose, he now has a shot to wrestle the Rebel, the franchise, Shane Douglas, who seems to have this glowing, wonderful personality now, but if he wants the true rebel, that's going to be the world's most handsome wrestler who's going to get a piece of him then, and that's Kris Korvis.
I am the world's most handsome wrestler. Here, hold that. You're doing your job. Franchise Shane Douglas. He's a legend in this business. He's about to be took down by the most beautiful man in professional wrestling, Kris Korvis.
It's been an all-new Kris Korvis ever since he began to get advice, tutelage from Dr. Jerry Graham and Andrew Shane. He's going to put it to the test at the IBC on Sunday, October 20th. Big test for Kris Korvis as he takes on the franchise Shane Douglas.
Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty. Serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
The finest in sweepstakes action can be found daily at the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe. The Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall. At the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, you'll find full access to the internet, so come on in, surf the internet, check your email, and you'll find lots of games, along with daily prizes and, of course, the finest in sweepstakes action. It's the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, located at 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall.
Head Drop Productions is the premier video production company in the Midwest. HDP can help capture any event from sporting events, weddings, commercials, and much, much more. Visit headdropproductions.com for a complete catalog of past wrestling events. DVDs are only $15 shipped anywhere in the continental United States. If you can't make it live, take it home with Head Drop Productions.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio, with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Since 1982, 3 generations of the Sager family have helped you with your Red Wing shoe purchase. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people. The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered.
Watch the best in professional wrestling action as NWA Championship International Wrestling presents Powerbomb TV. Saturdays at 9 p.m. and midnight and Sundays at midnight on WMNT My 58. See NWA-CIW live October 20th at the International Boxing Club in Oregon, Ohio. For more information, visit NWA-CIW.com.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
All right, back to wrap up here. NWA Championship International Wrestling. Well, like we told you, that match never even got started. Legion, Lords of Chaos, had a hard time even pulling them all apart. And we didn't know if the tournament itself was going to continue. But the announcement made by the Commissioner, Angel Bailey, to make it a three-way dance, a three-way tag team match to determine the brand new NWA Midwest Tag Team Champions. We're going to show it to you coming up next week. Also, we're going to show you the amazing NWA National Heavyweight title match. Damian Wayne taking on Nitro. And I got to tell you, it was one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. That prestigious title that started with Jack Briscoe and went through Dusty Rhodes, Tully Blanchard, and many, many others, came to Toledo on September the 14th. We'll show you what happened coming up next week. Don't forget, October the 20th, back in Toledo, International Boxing Club. It's a Sunday. Doors open at 4:30, bell time at 5 o'clock. You want to check out more of the matches, go to our website, NWA-CIW.com, and also check us out on Facebook at NWA Championship International Wrestling. Those two big matches coming your way next week. It's NWA Championship International Wrestling. See you next time.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sunsetting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know you.